As an old soul, there is every chance that you're highly empathic, very sensitive, and very in tune with what isn't being said or just other people's feelings in general. Here's the challenge. You know what is going to upset somebody and what isn't, or what could potentially upset someone or what potentially couldn't. Therefore, you often don't say things of a truthful nature, not because you're a liar or you're trying to deceive or manipulate, but because you can feel into what the consequences could be of that. Now, when you give a situation like this more importance, is typically to someone you love or care about or develop some type of attachment to. Even if it's not an unhealthy attachment, you've developed an attachment. Understand this as an old soul. You can't ruin any connection or any relationship that's truly meant for you. Impossible. Can't do it. So the attachment you're holding on to about not wanting to offend or not wanting to express your truth because it may not be accepted or it may get rejected, that says everything about you and nothing about them. And as an old soul, just because you're sensitive and empathic and in tune, that's part of what comes with it, the gift and the burden. You know, the thing you share and the challenge you face. It's up to you. It's up to you to correct this. Speak your truth. Of course, it's never always about what you say, but more so always about how you say it. My mother taught me that, Mum, when I was a young kid. It's been a great line ever since. But when it comes to the frequency, people are going to feel it. People are going to feel it. Be brave enough in your relationships and the things that mean most to you to speak your truth, because that's why those relationships are there. In terms of, if we're going to talk from a self-indulged perspective, as an old soul for you, they are there to teach you how to tell your truth when you know there's a potential consequence that you don't like the feeling of. What greater test? What's the test in it if it's easy? Things become easy once you work through the difficult. You turn difficult into easy. So it's your job to own the relationship, own the connection, and it's ironic, but it's the way this world works with its polarizing, paradoxical nature. The more you love something, the more it can hurt you. So the more connections you care about and the relationships you care about, of course it's going to be harder to speak your truth when you think it could hurt somebody or you think it can cause an emotional challenge in you. Can you be brave enough to speak still? Can you be brave enough, if it's not about talking, to embody an action, to not give in to peer pressure, to not turn into something that you're not? Can you hold your frequency? And the way in which you can always get through the most challenging of situations is to remember what I said at the start of the video. You must trust and move trust into a knowing that any relationship and connection, no matter how real, and soulmates and soul family and all the depths of what it could be, no matter how real and deep it feels to you, you will never lose or ruin a relationship or a connection if it is meant for you. No matter what you think the consequences will be. You won't. Even if you make the world's biggest fuck up with the way in which you express yourself or hold yourself. Someone who truly loves you, someone who resonates with you, someone who's actually meant for you, that will be fixed. That will be rekindled. And if anything, it will strengthen what you thought you had. Don't be scared to lose what you don't want to lose if it isn't really for you. Don't be scared of that. And the way you find that out is by being solely yourself, your unique, weird-ass, old soul self. Because you know what happens when you do that? Everyone who's meant for you, whether it's that person or those people or not, will be there. And that is about as freeing and as liberating as you can possibly feel as an old soul, to know that you owned your shit in the heat of the battle, whatever that battle looks like for you. You stood up for who you are and what you believed in, and you expressed your truth and the frequency of truth to those around you, and they accepted you. And for those who rejected you, it says everything about them and nothing about you. However, if you never speak your truth, it says everything about you and nothing about them. Old soul.